welcome back to the channel. This has the potential to be Omi's biggest month since March. Now I'm going to go through what happened in March and why this month could be absolutely historic. Now first things first, let's just go back to March. We'll get that chart up now. So I've already got this chart prepared for you guys. As you can see, we did around 358% in March. Of course, we saw highs of 700%, but then price started to pull back, and as you can see, we ended around 358%, which is absolutely still a phenomenal return. Right now, since that period, I mean, our best month since that whole saga was probably last month, actually, September. September was probably the best month that we've had in terms of overall price action, right, guys? Not just, the whole pump and then we end the month down, etc. This was a month where we actually ended on a high with a substantial amount of gains. Now, as you guys can see, I'll just highlight this for you guys. Let's just get this drawing tool out so I can highlight what's actually happening now. So let's go on the big screen. Okay, let's go back. We'll get out that drawing tool for you guys. There we go. We'll make it nice and blue so you can all see what's actually happening. So let's go back on the big screen now. So as you guys can see, delete that. As you guys can see, we are now above the 61.8 fib, and for those of you that have been watching our channel from the start, you should kind of get a grasp of these Fibonacci levels. Of course, I'm not expecting you to understand it like the back of your hand, but you guys know when price is above the 61.8 level or just under the 61.8 level, big things are about to occur, right? And then we can also see our SMAs, our moving averages, starting to cross over at this level, which is also indicating a massive move to the upside. But the question is, how high can we climb, right? Now, as you guys can see, I did actually say I'm going to give an end of year price prediction, but the monthly prediction or a rough estimate of where price or what price should do this month, I will briefly outline in this video, right? So let's say all goes to plan, and we are expecting a massive month ahead. We can say, let's say we see a full fib retracement this month. Let's say everything goes to plan, right? Let's say Bitcoin makes this move to the upside, overall cryptocurrency market starts to make a heavy move to the upside, and we start to see almost a repeat of our 2007 in terms of market cap. Then we can expect Omi to almost benefit from this injection of capital, right? Especially as, the fundamental data really with Omi hasn't yet been priced in. So let's just say this data starts to get priced in. We should see price at least go back up to all-time highs. And of course, guys, this is best case scenario at the moment, right? Is 169%, right? It's a massive gain. That's, less than half of 358% move in March. But we should start to now see a repeat, right? We should now start to see a repeat of what we saw at the start of the year. And this is where everybody gets excited again. This is where the people that maybe bought at these all-time highs maybe start to see some profits or price at least go back to their break-even levels. And again, it's like, congratulations for sticking through it. You could have given up, you could have cashed out, you could have called it quits, but you didn't. You stayed strong, you kept watching our channel, and you stayed motivated, and you started to look at the overall picture, right? You started to look at the bigger picture, and hopefully this month you should be rewarded for that, right? So now price goes back to all-time highs. Let's just get out our squiggly lines, make this green now. So price then starts to make its move. Whoops. Let's get out our drawing tool. Okay. So then price starts to move to, we'll make this green, guys, just so you can see. In fact, we'll make it red, right? So then we start to see price. I don't believe we're going to see a retrace any lower. So let's delete that. So we see price from this level start to trend to the upside. Maybe it gets up to the 50 fib area. Really, I should be doing the fib the other way around, actually. So let's delete that. And we'll move this fib. Let's move this across. Sorry, no, we'll keep this the same. But we'll do our fib level from here. So we'll get out our Fibonacci tool from here, from this area. Okay, yeah, so that is in alignment with the overall bias. Okay, cool. We'll keep things as they are. Let's say we see price completely retrace back up to all-time highs. We should see price almost do this, if this will work, right? Let's get this back up. So we see price maybe start to range today. So maybe we may not see a lot of price action today, but we should see a solid close above the 61.8 level today. Let's say that occurs, and then this starts to happen, right? Price, we should see a sharp move to the upside, like we saw in March. So we see a sharp move to the upside. Maybe we see a pullback at this area, and then of course we start to see price move to the upside even more. No rejection at this area, and then of course we end up at our target. Now that may sound to you guys like, you know, music to your ears, or it may seem too good to be true, but we're basically, we could only use the analysis in front of us, guys, right? I would love to tell you guys, you know, because you know how conservative I am with my analysis, and I say, you know what, we should see price pull back and then maybe bounce up. The pullbacks have occurred, right? I don't see price going any lower than this at this point. We've already tested these areas. They're solid areas of structure, solid areas of support. I don't see the reason for price to go back down to this level. And I just expect buyers to pile money in. And remember, this first case scenario, we're talking about the most bullish case, right? So we just see parabolic moves, right? Parabolic moves, and essentially we could end up hitting. So let's say we hit this price target before the end of the month, then of course we'll see what we saw here in March, where we then see another pullback, and then maybe we close around this area just above the 1 cent area. I'll make this green for you, right? So then blue, sorry. So maybe we see this happen. It looks like a smiley face actually, right? So let's say we see that happen, right? That's what could potentially happen this month. Now, what I will do, as you guys know, this is my most bullish case scenario at the moment. I obviously need to see how this week ends up. After this week, I'll give you guys a solid end of month price prediction or price projection, but just based on the model that we've been posting in the Telegram group. Again, guys, make sure you join the Telegram group. This should hopefully happen. Now, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always, always, always make sure to do your own informed research. And with that being said, click the link in my description, join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date on all our latest updates, news updates, technical updates, and much, much more. And don't forget, guys, we'll be giving out our OMI end of year prediction on the 11th of October at 11 a.m. But this is exclusively for our Crypto Crew Premium members. So if you want to have access to that, sign up to Crypto Crew Premium right this second. The link is in my description. You can do that right now. As always, guys, when others are fearful, be greedy. When others are greedy, be fearful. As always, seize the day.